Such a classic intro. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is skizamaweed, and this is going to be basically my very first playthrough. Well, it'll be not 100%, but it'll be from the start of the game to the end credits. I haven't done a playthrough of any game like that yet, so this is going to be my first one. So let's go ahead and just start a new game. And we have a few options here. We have standard, training, and advanced. And we're going to go with standard because that's basically normal mode. So we'll go with that. And we have a couple of options here. We can play as Chris Redfield and Jill Valentine. We're going to play as Jill because she has more inventory spots, and that's kind of easy mode as well. So we'll go with that. Plus, I don't want to make this too difficult because this game is very hard, and if you make it too difficult for yourself, you'll end up dying. And there's no checkpoint system at all. Only saves. (1998) July, Raccoon Forest.
Zone situated in northwest Raccoon City, where we're searching for the helicopter of our compatriots Bravo team, who disappeared during the middle of our mission.
You haven't found it?
No, I haven't found it yet. Bizarre murder cases have recently occurred in Raccoon City. There are outlandish reports of families being attacked by a group of about 10 people. Victims were apparently eaten. Bravo team went to the hideout of the group and disappeared.
Look, Chris!
It was Bravo team's helicopter. Nobody was in it. But strangely, most of the equipment was still there. However, we soon discovered why.
Hey! Come here!
And by the way, this is the original PlayStation version. It's the only version that I have. It's the only version that I want to play. But I am playing on a PlayStation 2. I know I'm talking over the cutscenes, but
No!
this game came out in 1996, so if you ain't played it by now, then you're probably not watching this video. But either way, I'm going to try to do a no save playthrough. So typically, the end goal is to get the rocket launcher at the end of the game. But in order to do that, you have to beat the game in under 3 hours, and you have to basically have no saves, which you can save like up to 3 times, I do believe, but like Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3, those are different. Those are different ranking games, the way that it ranks you on the end of the game.
Albert Wesker.
And I've kind of used that.
Resident.
Basically what I'm saying is there's a certain way you're supposed to play this. And if you use too many healing items, like first aid sprays for example, or save too many times, you will be ranked, and you will be, the top rank is an A rank, I do believe,
What a mansion!
for Americans, and it's S rank for Japanese. But it was supposed to be an S rank,
Captain
but
Wesker,
they messed it
where's
up when they
Chris?
shipped it. Anyway,
Stop it! Don't open that door!
now I know the cutscenes are Pretty laughable.
What is it?
Maybe it's...
But they will get better as we proceed
Now, Jill, can you
throughout
go?
this series.
I'm going with you.
I do plan on
This is
playing
our old
Resident Evil
partner,
2
you know.
and probably Resident Evil
Okay,
3
let
and possibly
me
Resident
handle
Evil
this.
4 and maybe Resident Evil 5, but we'll see when we get to that.
Stay alert.
But now I've never played Resident Evil 6, never played Resident Evil 7 because they don't have the same timeline as this right here. This timeline ended in Resident Evil 5 and Capcom made a whole new timeline
A dining room.
after this was over. All right. Let's equip our gun here real quick. That way we're armed, walking around this place.
What is this?
What is it?
Blood. Jill, see if you can find
Blood.
any other clues. I'll be examining this. Hope this is not Chris's blood.
All right. Now here comes the famous cutscene. Oh my God. All right. Now I could kill him, but let's just go back through the door.
Barry?
What is it?
Watch out! It's a monster!
Let me take care of this.
That's so funny.
What is it?
Kenneth was killed too. Maybe by this creature. Anyway, let's report this to Wesker.
So this is quite funny for me because here's my story on this. The very first time I ever seen this game was, I'm not even too sure what year it was, but it had to have been, I don't know, it had to have been 1997, maybe 98. But my brother, long time ago that has passed away now, me and my brother, we went to the video store to rent this game and another game, and I think he was like 3 years older than me. I'm not even too sure how older he was than me, but I was like 6 when I very first seen this. And let me tell you, that cutscene matched with that zombie coming through the door and that music playing, it just scared the shit out of me so much to the point where I never wanted to play this game. But just seeing that kind of made me want to actually find out what this game was all about, even at 6 years old.
For him, Jill.
Even though it scared the shit out of me.
All for the time being.
But now, seeing it now, it's pretty laughable. But I ain't never seen no shit like that before, you know? It was brand new to me. I was like 6.
Find anything, Jill?
Nothing. What is this all about? I can't figure it out at all.
Beats me too.
Now it's Wesker's time to disappear. I don't know what's going on.
Well, it can't be helped. Let's search for him separately. I'll check the dining room again.
Okay, I'll try the door on the opposite side.
This mansion is gigantic. We could get into trouble if we get lost. We should start from the first floor, okay? And Jill, here's a lockpick. It might be handy if you, the master of unlocking, take it with you.
Oh shit. She's the master
Thanks.
of unlocking
Maybe I'll
things.
need it.
The best. Alright.
Listen, if something happens, let's meet up in this hall. This time, I'll be there.
Alright. Now the music in this game is great. I know that they come out with the Platinum Hits version of this game. And they changed the composer or whatever for the music. And then it was terrible. But this is the good one. This is the good music. Now right here is the typewriter. This is where you save your game. They give you some ink ribbons right there. So in case you wanted to save your game, there it is. So let's go through these blue doors. Let's grab the map. I'll say I can't move. I don't think you're supposed to be able to move up there. Alright. Now a lot of this I pretty much know how to do. But one of the things that I never really did do was get past the mansion. And I'm talking years ago. I mean, I think my brother beat this game, but I wasn't around when he did. I was at school or some shit. But I mean, I've beat this game 100% at this point. Oh, we've unlocked it. And I'll show you at the end of this entire game through, I'll show you that I've completed this game on arranged mode. Unlock the infinite rocket launcher. Now I would have done this playthrough with the infinite rocket launcher, but it's kind of cheating. So I don't really want to do that, you know. Actually, I beat this game twice with Chris and Jill on arranged mode, just to show you that I'm not bullshitting. Like I said, I'll show you. Uh-oh. You know what I forgot to do? We're gonna have to leave. Okay. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to go get ammo. I was too busy talking, and I ignored the most important thing that I needed to do. That's all right though. We're going back. We're gonna get it. I just wanted to make sure that those ink ribbons, they stacked, and they did when I picked that one up. So yeah, I need to go back through here. Now I hope that zombie is gone. I'm pretty sure he is. Yep, okay. He's Kenneth from the SARS Bravo team. He's become more of a shadow of his former self. Yep, whatever. He's dead. There we go. I think there's two of them there. Yep, there's two of them there. Alright. That dog may have got one hit on me, but that's only because I forgot about the ammo. That's my fault. Now usually I would have just killed that zombie, that first zombie, but you can lead him back to Barry and he'll kill him for you. As I was pretty sure that you could do that. I haven't played this in a while. Yeah, I was correct. Alright. The dog's still lurking in here somewhere. Got him. In midair too, did you see that? There's some more ammo over here. I basically know where all the items are. So, probably won't be forgetting anything unless there's something secret that I don't know about. But I'm pretty sure I know where all the items are. Now in here, there's some ammo in here on ranged mode, but there might not be nothing in here. Yeah, there ain't nothing in here. Yep. Except for a mirror. Alright. Alright, I need the armor key. Let's go through here. See if we can't get that iconic cutscene, you know what I mean? Actually, I'll probably be getting all of the items except for one, as long as this goes through the way that I want it to go. The way that I want it to go. I need some water. My mouth is dry as hell. Oh no, the ceiling's coming down. This used to scare me too. Back in the days. Should be happening any minute now.
Hey, what's going on?
Jill? Is that you, Jill? What happened?
Barry, help me, please. The door won't open. Quick!
Stay away from the door, Jill. I'm gonna kick this door down. Hurry! This way!
Oh, Barry!
That was too close. You were almost a Jill sandwich.
You're
There
right.
it is.
Barry, thanks for saving my life. But Barry, didn't you say you're going back to the dining room to do some research? Why on earth are you here?
I just had something I wanted to check. Now, let's get back to searching for the lost captain and Chris, shall we?
Thank you, Barry.
Yeah.
Alright, so a funny story about that little cutscene right there. So for the longest time, because the audio is so shitty in this game, I always used to think that Barry used to say gibble. I always think he says Jibble sandwich, and not Jill, but Jibble. But actually he's saying Jill, but the way he's saying it like Jill, like kind of like that, but the audio's so shitty. I've always thought that he said, oh, a Jibble sandwich or some shit like that. But then when people were saying Jill sandwich, I was like, no, that's not right. He's saying Jibble or some shit. But no, it's Jill sandwich. It's just the audio is so fucked up. I made it sound like that's what he was saying. Alright. Alright, now here is the first puzzle of the game. For the first piece that we need to get. That's going to lead us towards the back of the mansion. Okay. So this, what you have to do here is you have to all right. What you're gonna have to do is look at all these paintings, and you have to basically find. It's hard to explain, actually. See, it's a picture of a newborn baby. So this is they all have switches, and you have to run a course through life. Like find one that has a baby in it, find one that has a child in it, find one that has a middle-aged man, and then find one that has an old man, and then one of like death or something like that. Of an infant. I may have already messed this up. Maybe not. A young man. And then pretty sure that's this one. Middle A, okay. Yep. And then the last two should be this one. And this one. Now, if you get this wrong, okay. Okay, we got it. I was gonna say, if you get this wrong, all them crows start coming after you, and crows do some massive damage to you. They do a lot of damage. I mean, it ain't a whole lot, but I guess it is on arranged mode. What we're standard mode is really not all that bad. Know what I mean? Alright. Move it along. Alright, we probably won't be getting into that door until towards the end of the game. Well, not towards the end of the game, towards the middle of the end of the game. Some of these zombies, I don't know if it's him or not. Uh-oh. Some of them take like 4 shots to kill. Alright, he's dead. Another herbs. Oh shit, I can't take it with me. Alright. Alright, here's the storage bin. Let's put away all the shit that we don't need. Put that away. Put this away. For now, we're going to put this in here until we get all 4 of them. So we got the shotgun. Here's the chemical. We're going to be needing that for later. Let's put this away. So what I was talking about earlier is the ranking system, the first aid sprays. We don't want to be using none of the first aid sprays. We're just going to use the healing herbs throughout this entire playthrough, because that's kind of the way I do it. I don't like to use first aid sprays because they lower your ranking a lot, like a whole lot. I don't know how many first aid sprays that you can use on this before it lowers your rank from A to B. But just to avoid all that situation, don't take them. And basically, what I mean is, throughout your game play through here, if you use first aid sprays, see, all of the healing items have a rank on them, and they have points attached to them. If like, I don't know, it's not gonna make sense, but they got points attached to them. A regular herb is worth like, oh shit, he just threw up on me. A regular herb is worth like 5 points, or it's worth like 1 point or something like that. Damn it. It's kind of hard to see him the way that angle was. And if you were to double them up like this here, that's worth like 3 points, which I'm gonna have to use it, so my caution. And if you were to like maximize it by putting a red herb, a green herb, and a blue herb all together, that's like 5 points. And if you get up past a certain amount of points on using herbs, like 15 points, your rank will go down from A to B. That's one of the ways that it ranks you. I'm not sure if it ranks you like that. On here, it probably does. But that's kind of... Now, none of this stuff is like in the game. It's hard to explain. It's nothing that you can see in the game, but all this stuff is in the game files. You know what I'm saying? And I got that information from some other people a long time ago, and it's worked for me ever since. That's how I've gotten the infinite rocket launcher on the arrange mode, by just being a beast, by not letting them kill you, not letting them bite you. But I do believe you can save up to 3 times. If you save, oh shit, if you save up to more than 3 times, then it also will put you from A to B. All right. Let's just go back to the main hallway. Let's get rid of these zombies in here. Oh shit. Oh no. I'm not very good at this with the shotgun. Well, I kind of am, but it's just these angles. I'm not used to the angles. There's different angles in the arrange mode as well. And personally, these angles are just a tad bit harder. Think the arrange mode would be harder, but it's not. I mean, arrange mode is hard mode, but the angles are sort of different. Camera angles. I mean,
Barry!
Jill, what's going on? Any clues?
No, but something's wrong with this house.
Whoa. This hall is
something's
dangerous.
wrong with this house.
Maybe it's better to secure our escape route first. There must be a back door
Was it
somewhere.
ate by termites? Is it about to fall in?
Let's try to find it first, shall we?
Okay, let's separate again.
Just a moment. I found something.
What is it?
It's a weapon. It's really powerful, especially against living things. Better take it with you.
But how about you, Barry?
I have this.
Thank you. I'll take this then.
You got the acid rounds. Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and end this video right here. So this has been Skizamaweed, and I will see you in part 2 of Resident Evil.
I am the one that you look up to, bitch. The way you fight me, I still bring it sick.